Back with another video, man. Today we have a huge 25 kg DHK sneaker haul. As y'all can see, we're about to get dripped up for real, and we got an iced out moissanite watch which cost me about $750. But all these shoes, great quality. Check them out in the spreadsheet. Let's get into it. All right, boys, the first thing we got, of course, of my YN collection is some Balenciaga runners in the rainbow colorway. These were hella good quality, $76. As you can see, man, these just look amazing. Got runner over here. Everything about this shoe in detail is literally perfect. You can't go wrong. I'll even show off the back over here. Balenciaga, size 45 AU, and just look at the stitching up close, man. Stop playing around, man, with your boy YN. He got all the drip now. Size 45 AU at the bottom, and over here you got the Balenciaga branding. The puffiness on the shoe, I'll say it's a 10 out of 10 definitely. But yeah, everything about this is pretty much perfect. You really can't go wrong. And it comes with a Balenciaga dust bag, which is black. But yeah, let me take this other pair out. As y'all boys can see, man, like, you really can't go wrong. The runner, look how perfect that is. They really got it all on detail. Even the texture, you see that texture? You know, handmade, 10 out of 10. You got the Balenciaga stitching over here, which I'll show you. Boom, you can see how good that is. Size 45 U. You can see the shape of the shoe. It's pretty nice, perfect. I mean, you know, for $76 total, you really can't go wrong at all. Of course, you got the Balenciaga branding over there as well. But yeah, man, you can't say anything bad about this shoe. Like, it's mostly, like, it's perfect. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I'm lost of words. Definitely 10 out of 10 shoe. Check it out in the spreadsheet. Let's move on to Dior B30s, I believe. Let's check them out real quick. All right, boys, I'm gonna unbox the Dior's right now, and yeah, let's get into it. Man, as y'all see, it does come with the Dior receipt. Very nice, and it comes with this clean Dior bag, as you can see, also very nice. And then boom, here are the shoe. Oh my goodness, this is looking good, bro. This is looking good. Dior, now these are gonna go perfect with my YN fits. Dior B30 CD, which is Christian Dior, and these just look like, y'all can't say a single bad word about these. Look at it, man. Look at it. Just look at it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Y'all can see the quality, the stitching. I have no words, bro. Everything on here is on point. Everything is perfect. I got no words. I got no words to say. I don't know what to even comment about these. Nah, I'm gonna glaze these. I'm gonna handles glaze these. Y'all can say whatever, but I'm gonna glaze these. Dior, look how perfect that is up close. Dior B30, as y'all can see. Well, comment down below, Dior B30 or B22s. Me personally, after this shoe, it might have to be the B30s. I can't lie. CD, I mean, bottom a little bit dirty, but you got like a serial number in there inside. Dior, just, oh my god, bro, it's such a perfect shoe, man. But if y'all love the Dior collection, definitely tap in with these. Like, I expect them to be good, but not this good. This is like a whole different level of crazy good. So definitely check it out if you like Dior. I'm gonna probably cop for the next video, probably like a black colorway. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next shoe. All right, with it, boys, next up we got are the Lanvins. This was budget batch. Don't expect anything too crazy, but expect them to be wearable. Yeah, here we go. We got the simple, you could say like a bot colorway, but yeah. So you got 11 pairs over here. You got 11 pairs. Everything about the shoe is pretty much perfect. You really can't go wrong. The puffiness is all right. It's not too bad on the tongue. Sure, it could be better, but you know, it's a budget batch, so we're not expecting nothing too crazy. 11 at the bottom though. Of course, all the logos and all that are on point. You got the Lanvin logo here. I mean, it's pretty much I wouldn't say perfect. I'll give it, for a budget shoe, like a 7 out of 10. I mean, it's just like a cheap thing you add on into your haul when you're building. 11 over here. You can see they really took that stitching on point. The laces are very cool, I gotta say. And hold on, they feel really nice. Of course, you got 11 pairs over here. But yeah, man, you really like can't go wrong at all with this shoe. It's pretty much, I would say, decently perfect for the price of it. But here's the box, a little bit beat up. There should be a tag over here, as our boys can see with it. But yeah, Lanvin budgets, I'll give them, I'll say 8 out of 10, just for the price being so cheap, and you can literally rock them with anything. But yeah, let's move on to these Jordans, I think. Yeah, let's move on. Alright boys, moving in with the Travis Scott's. Turned out these are Travis Scott's size US 11. As our boys can see, man, these, y'all never seen these on DHK before. First one to have them, but yeah, y'all can see these are clean with it. I usually hate Travis Scott's because they're just ugly in general, but these, man, they got a different taste to it. You see, you got the smiley face, the bottom's clean, and it does come with two perfect extra laces, brown and pink. So if you want to like mismatch, y'all can do that. And here's the second pair. I mean, as you can see, the swoosh is very high detail, and then you got Air Jordan over here, Nike Air. I mean, you really can't go wrong with this at all. This is such a perfect shoe. The bottom is very nice. Oh, this cost me $55. All my Travis Scott's cost me $55, but you can see the package is taken care of. Like, the box is perfect shape, and of course you get the free laces, which is really amazing. Not every seller does that, but let's move on to the other shoes we got. All right, go back to it. Now we got the Jordan 4 White Thunders. This is an amazing clean shoe. The box, as you can see, in perfect condition. Even the tag over here. Let's get into it, boys. As you can see, man, these are looking sick, simple, clean. You got flight stitching. The stitching is just perfect, and of course the back tub. Hit a little 1-2 back tub test. Boom, boom. As you can see, boys, I mean, these are just perfect. You really can't go wrong with the YN White Thunders, man. $40, and of course you got the Air Jordan over here. Just look how puffy it is. Definitely check out the $40 batch, because as I said, it has been updated recently. I'll keep on saying that. In my opinion, it's getting better than the $80 batch, but not totally. But for the $80 batch, the only difference is on the inside. The legit check's different, but if you don't care about that, like, it's perfect from everything else. Literally, the only reason the $80 batch is more expensive because of the inside tag. But yeah, everything else though, just look at it. It's perfect. You can wear these as you're wearing the $80 batch. And the back tab, once again, you got the flight. You know, he doesn't have the gap. Anything extra, he's pretty good. He's good to go. He's good to go on his YN mission. But yeah, let's move on to the iced out Cartier. You know, we'll take a little calm break from the shoes, but let's get into the iced out Cartier. All right, as boys can see, we do have the iced out Cartier in the Cartier box. Very clean. You buy these for $750. We sell them up to $3K, or wear them in general. As y'all boys can see, Cartier skeleton, very clean moissanite set. Definitely a 20 out of 10 for this. It's just crazy good for the price. And yeah, the good thing about these, like I said, is either you can wear them, and then if you get bored of it, you sell it, or you just buy and sell for the reason of reselling. But yeah, other than that, I personally wear this. It's very high quality. It doesn't give me green skin. As you can see, my wrist is perfectly fine. But yeah, I highly recommend these as like a little, I guess, reselling investment, because they're highly profit on them is crazy, and they look good to wear. But yeah, let's move on to the next shoe. All right, with it, boys, next thing we got our Balenciaga runners, man. You know, a staple of the YNs are the Balenciaga runners. But yeah, let's get into them. You got BB on the back, Balenciaga size 45 EU. But yeah, man, this shoe is perfect. Balenciaga over here. On the back, Balenciaga size 45. And the bottom, Balenciaga. I mean, y'all really can't go wrong with the shoe. It's just too good. It's way too good for the price, man. Like, I don't know what else you would want from this shoe. It's definitely a 10 out of 10 in my book. Here's the next one. Very clean. Look at that stitching all around. Very thick, very heavy. They have to be heavy. If it's heavy, it's definitely good quality, because the bad quality ones are usually a lot lighter, and this one's just perfect to go. 45 EU. Such a good looking shoe as well. So definitely check out, I would say my top two shoes right now in this whole haul are the Balenciaga runners and the Dior B30s. Definitely a 10 out of 10, man. So if y'all trying to get drippy with it, I would say definitely check out the Dior B30s today and the Balenciaga runners. Let's move on to the rest of the shoes. All right, man, we got the Prada cups. Let's get into those. You know, the Prada cups, I like them. They're simple, clean, running type of shoe. They're like a sport designer shoe, but as y'all can see, they're very light. I'll probably say like 500 grams without the box. But yeah, part on the inside, and then part over here. As y'all boys can see with it, I mean, these are just super clean, and $40. Not because they're budget, that's just the actual price of it, $40. I think the reason for the being $40 It's like so, it's light, it's perfect. I wouldn't see why they would overcharge for it. But yeah, these are amazing. I can't lie, these are very, very amazing. So definitely check it out. $40, you know, a calm little fit if you're going out running, I don't know, going to the gym. These are definitely a nice shoe for that. But yeah, moving on, we got the Dior B22s. Definitely one of my favorite Dior pairs as well, but let's get into it. As y'all boys can see, we got them over here. Come with a Dior receipt. Bam, here are the shoes. As you can see at the box, very, very clean. Dior. Stitching is perfect all around. Stop messing around with your boy YN, man. You already know he got the best quality shoes. One of the best shoe collections on here. But yeah, man, this shoe is very clean. Otherwise, very thick, I must say. Definitely recommend this if you're trying to start a shoe collection. Like, everything here is cheap, high quality overall. But yeah, Dior. Look at that stitching, man. Stop playing. Look at the texture even. And these are reflective. You know how like they light up in the dark? These do that. So that's why they're also, I guess, a sick add-on, you could say. Christian Dior. I mean, these are definitely a 10 out of 10 shoe. And it comes to the Dior bag. But yeah, if y'all trying to build a shoe collection for real, definitely tap in with the Diors. Tap in with everything today, man. You already know we're trying to build a great shoe collection. All right, let's move on to the most budget thing we have in this haul, which is the Yeezy 700s. These cost $15 straight up. They might be trash, they might be good. I have no idea, but we'll find out ourselves. Man, as y'all can see here, I have no idea how to legit check these. We're gonna go through them just really quick. Adidas. Pull out the second pair. Boom. Literally have no idea how to legit check them, what they are. I'm just gonna show you. But yeah, let's move on from these. I have no idea like how to even check them out. All right, with the boys, now we got 3 pairs of shoes left. We got these Jordans, women's and men's size. These are probably one of the cleanest Jordan 4s I've seen in my life. The Jumpman is different. Of course, the back tab. Every single time. Here's the back. Nah, these are just too clean. Honestly, way too clean. Air Jordan over there. And of course, like I said, $40 batch. I'm not paying $80 just for a legit check on the inside of the shoe. I don't care about that. You guys shouldn't care about that as well. But yeah. And it's not like the inside tag isn't good. I'll show you in a minute. It's very good. Here's the back tab again. As you can see, it's very good, but it's just a small difference when it goes through an actual like verification. It gets caught out, but anything else, like look at the material, it's just perfect. You really can't go wrong with it at all. All right, now we got the final 2 pairs. We'll go through the last pair of Jordans, like the 4s, which are the Black Cats. Man, these are simple $40 Black Cats. As our boys can see with it, back tab goes up every single time. But yeah, man, these are perfect, simple, clean. You really can't go wrong with it at all. Definitely tap in with that. Here's another pair. Definitely tap in, bro. Simple shoe. I'm telling y'all, man, don't spend your money on the $80 batch. Just go for the $40. You're not gonna get called out. Yeah, last pair we got are these Travis Scotts. Real simple, clean. I don't know how to legit check them honestly, but the suede feels nice. Everything about these feels pretty clean to me. Yeah, man, definitely tap in with that. Last pair, boom. Oh yeah, man, if you guys enjoyed this video, comment down below, man. I'll see y'all in the next haul. Yo guys, it's John back with another video, and today we have a 30 kg DHK summer haul. As y'all can see, we got the designer shoes, we got a pair of pants and jeans, Balenciaga, and then we got the watches. I'm super excited for these watches. They only cost $80, and you'll just see what's up with them. Let's get into it. Alright, as y'all boys can see, we do have an AP. Very excited for the AP. We have a Rolex, and then we have another Rolex which is fully boxed, just to show how it comes in from the seller. But first, let's get into the Rolex. As you can see, man, the box is super clean. It's like a full wooden type of material glass box. But yeah, man, here's the watch over here. I'm not sure like what the name of this model is, but I just know it's a crazy AP. As you can see, automatic, and it has the AP logo over here. So, I mean, like, I have no words. It's super clean. And I'll show y'all the AP over here on the box. Automares, I don't know how to say it, to be honest, but yeah, and it comes with the bag over here, as you can see, Automares Baguette bag. And over here we do have the receipt in Chinese, and we also have the certification card, which is very clean. And yeah, this is the box that it comes in. But if you guys have the budget of $80, which is really nothing, definitely get this AP. Look how clean the box is and the watch itself. 100% recommend getting this. You can resell these up to $300 or even wear them. They're just a great watch and you can't go wrong with it at all. Alright boys, the next watch we got is this Bruce Wayne Rolex, and honestly this Rolex looks amazing. As you can see, it comes with the certification card as well of like the date of the watch, bag, and the receipt of course. But yeah, here's the watch. I mean, as you can see, it's just an amazing watch. All the watches on the H kit, the quality has increased so much. But yeah, here's the Bruce Wayne. Comes with the Rolex logo and everything. 100% one of the best watches on there, and these can go down to $60 depending on what model you get. This one was around $70. And yeah, as you can see, it does come with a box, papers, all that. So if I'm being very honest with you guys, I would 100% get a Rolex if you're on a super extreme budget, or get an AP if you have the higher budget, because you really can't go wrong with these reselling wise or personal wise. And yeah boys, now I want to show you how the Rolex comes in. I'll show you how the AP comes in the next haul. But yeah, so you got the Rolex here. When it comes shipped out, as you can see, it comes in this little like soft foam thing, so it protects it. Then obviously you have the bag, and the box and everything comes like vacuum sealed, and this is just here. But yeah, very safe to buy. It will not break. The packaging is super protective, so I would 100% recommend it. Don't be worried about how it will come. Alright boys, anyways, let's move on to the shoes. The first shoe I want to get to are these Balenciagas. I think, okay, these are the Balenciaga Tracks. By the way, everything will be in the description, so check that out. But yeah man, as you can see, we have the high quality batch of the Balenciaga Tracks, and these are just sick. Obviously you got size 45 EU right over here. You got the Balenciaga logo, and yeah man, this is just a proper YN shoe. You got a track on the bottom, and let me light it up actually for y'all to see. So you just press it, and to turn it off, just hold it down, and boom, it turns off. And here's the sole. You got Balenciaga, and then I'll show you the front and just show you that this is really high quality. You can see the stitching on it even. Of course, the inside is 1-to-1, very thick heel, as you can tell. Yeah, and here's the font. Once again, shape of the shoe, really proper. Definitely cannot go wrong at all for this batch. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the second pair now. Here's the second pair. Obviously, shape of the shoe is amazing. Balenciaga font over here, so y'all can really trust the quality. 45 EU, and these cost $80. Track again. The reason why these are like $5 more expensive, or $6, because of the battery. Yeah, just turn it off, hold it down. As you can see, really thick heel. And I'll show the front once again. Boom, laces are really nice, exactly how they're supposed to be. And the bottom, Balenciaga once again. But I give this shoe a 10 out of 10. Price, not too high like other websites where they sell these up to like $120, when you can get this for $80 in total. So definitely check this out in the spreadsheet. I would recommend it if you like Balenciaga. I'll probably get another pair in white to show you. But let's move on to the next shoe. Alright man, let's move on to the next shoe. The next thing I want to show y'all are these Timberlands. I know it's not winter right now, but you know, I just needed a pair in my collection, and these were $30, so I'm gonna go over it with y'all. But yeah, so here's the packaging. It says it's like waterproof or whatever. But here's the shoe. Honestly, these are looking alright. I'll be honest in my reviews, I won't tell y'all if something is good when it obviously looks trash. But yeah, these right now, they're looking like a solid 7 out of 10. Obviously the suede isn't extremely active. The bottom is a little bit too orange, and then the leather, it's not really like leathery in a sense. But yeah, here's the second pair. Timberland logo. Shape of the shoe pretty nice. Lace is a little bit too thin. Here's the bottom, you got Timberland logo, and here's what comes with the rest of the box. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would say don't cop these, definitely go for the high quality batch. But if you're looking for some quick insta picks, I mean, definitely cop these. Alright, now moving on to the other shoe. We do have a pair of Dior's. I have no idea what these are. Be honest, you know, I like my little Dior collection going on right now, And I think these might be the B30s. Let's check them out. Oh yeah, so these were the B30s. Obviously it comes with the Dior bag. This one is a little bit of a lighter blue than the B22s. I'm not sure if that's like the B30 B22 difference, but here's the receipt. Everything about this pretty much high quality. But yeah, here's the shoe, Dior B30s. Pretty sick colorway if you ask me. And yeah man, this is the highest quality batch. You got the Dior over here, and the CD, the stitching on it is pretty crazy. You got Dior B30 right over there, the back CD, which is Christian Dior, and then the bottom sole, you got Dior and B30. But yeah, these are sick ass shoes. Like probably my top 3 shoes shoe wise. But yeah, here's the pair I'm gonna show you. CD, Dior B30. Obviously they're more like steady and cleaner when you get them out the box, but I've worn these like once. But yeah, Christian Dior. Stitching on these is pretty crazy. Like even I'll try to zoom in as much as I can with it focusing, but you can see there's really no flaws when it comes to the actual like shoe, Dior B30. Even that, let me press that and show how it is. See, it's so high quality you can't like actually push it down. And then yeah, all behind CD, even the stitching on the CD, you see that? Like there's no flaws at all. Bottom of course B30. And yeah man, I really got no other words for the shoe. It's definitely one of the best pairs I've reviewed in like my lifetime of DHA. These are just so clean. I think we might have the B22s there so we can compare them. But yeah, definitely check this out. For the price, I believe these were $60 in the spreadsheet. But yeah, check them out. Let's move on. Alright, next up we got these White Thunders. So let's check these out. White Thunders, you know, it's a classic shoe. You can't go wrong with at all. Very simple. And like I said, the budget batch on DHA, so this last video, it has been updated. So definitely get the budget batch rather than the high quality, which I know sounds super dumb, but the only difference right now is from the inside. So everything else about this, just look at it. The Jumpman logo is perfect stitching wise. Even a closer look, and I'll show the back tab. Of course it goes up. Like what do you mean, man? This DHA seller right here, he really got it like that. I can't even lie. The netting is very clean. Again, like look how thick the heel is. The only problem is, you see that little thing on the inside over there, that doesn't pass like verification of an actual store or like a real professional. So that's the only difference. But you can see with the netting and everything and the bottom of the shoe, it really is perfect. Like there is no genuine flaws, you could say. Like even the material, if I can really show out in the light, like you see that, it's so nice. This is not a stitching error, but yeah, here's the stitching up close. Like you can see there's really no flaws. If you wear this, in my opinion, like you wouldn't get called out. It looks a little bit too real in my opinion. Like it looks very real, except the inside the sole, but nobody's really gonna check that. But yeah, here it is again. Shape of the shoe from the side also looks nice. Jumpman logo, as you can see, really no mistakes. And yeah, here's the back tab test once again, just to show you. And here's the back Jordan. He's looking good. He doesn't have a gap or anything really extra. But yeah, the bottom of the shoe, of course, this is like, is it called embedded or 3D? Like when it's sticking out, let me show. You see how it's sticking out? That basically means this seller is on that timing, bro. He doesn't really mess around with bad quality. And the box, of course, simple papers, stuff like that. But I never truly care about the box, even if it's like destroyed, as long as my shoe is fine. And you see it's looking good. A little bit of scratches, but that's not really his fault, more of the shipping company fault. But yeah, let's move on. All right, now we got a pair of Travis Scotts. I'm not really sure if these are exactly unreleased or very brand new, but these cost me a lot for the shit. And I'm not gonna lie, the quality on these, when the seller showed me the pictures, it is crazy. Let's get into it. So here's the box. Box came in very good condition. I'm not sure if because this is like the most I've paid for a shoe on the chip. But yeah, here it is. Packaging very clean. Pink wrap, quite cool. Travis Scott, as you can see, actually quite very cool. Here's the shoe. Oh my, nah, this seller really crazy. He even put like the car and thing so it doesn't get messed up. I mean, you know, there's a saying, you get what you paid for. Is that what it is? Okay, yeah, you get what you paid for, I think. As you can see, you have the little jack over there, and this bottom has Air Jordan. Let me cut a close up of the stitching for you. As you can see, the stitching on this thing is pretty crazy. Here's the Nike swoosh logo. I mean, not Nike. Educational purposes only, of course, guys. None of this stuff is replica. This is all real. But yeah, here it is. Like, even down to the texture, you see that? It's very crazy. And the suede, like, you see even the shade of colors, they really got that down, which I don't know how they done that for a pair of shoes this hard to make. And then you got the Air over here. Get a close up of that. Here's the inside. I'm not sure what that is. Let's get a close up though. Oh my, okay. You see how thick the heel is? Nah, this is definitely, let me show the shape of the shoe. Alright, this gotta be a rare find, bro. And for wondering how much I paid 105, which I'm not sure. I don't really think that's a lot for what it is. And comes obviously, I can't say the word. It comes with a pair of extra brown laces and pink laces. I think like to match the box or just mismatch. But I'm not even sure like what are these called, but they just look insane. Let me show, like, even down to the texture. I don't know how they done that. And then this one has the Travis Scott like smiley face. If y'all can see that. Yeah, there we go. Even look at the little stars, bro, over here. No, this is genuinely the bottom. Like, I don't know, what is there bad to say? There's nothing bad to say. I mean, I guess you get what you paid for, and I really got what I wanted to pay for. The quality is 10 out of 10. Like, there's literally nothing wrong with this at all in terms of anything. You know, the only thing we got is we didn't pay like 5K for this. Paid like 105. And yeah, this is great. Like, I'm not trying to promote it, obviously educational purposes, but this is great for like if you're trying to resell or you just want to wear and you want to say it's real, because it is real, obviously educational purposes, you know, it's real and stuff. But yeah, I give this a 10 out of 10. Let me check them out in the spreadsheet. I have it linked below for this exact shoe. But yeah, let's move on. We got like Balenciaga pants and jeans, so let's move on to that. We'll go back to the shoes. Right, as I can see, we got Balenciaga jeans and the sweatpants. But first I want to get into the jeans because I'm more excited for that. Alright boys, as you can see here, they are laid out. So the cool thing about these jeans is they're backwards. Instead of the pockets being at the back, there's like an imprint that they took it off. It's actually at the front. And here's the Balenciaga tag just to show. Oh, this quality is insane. These cost me $65. Balenciaga, really fit, really baggy. Obviously you got some de-stress over here and over here, really cool. And they're open cut, whatever like the word is. But I don't know, I'm not really into jeans like that. I just bought these because they're the first pair of jeans that looked pretty cool to me. So, you know, I might start wearing them. But definitely check these out if you're with Balenciaga. $65, really can't go wrong. And here's the jean material. It's actually quite heavy. And there's a branding of Balenciaga over here and over there. But yeah, let's move on to the sweatpants. Alright boys, now we got the sweatpants. Under Armour X Balenciaga. These cost $50, so a good enough price for these. They're super heavy, I'm not gonna lie. They weigh like 2 kg, but they're pretty simple. All black, Under Armour and Balenciaga. You can see the stitching on that, very proper. Over here again, very proper, very clean, a very 10 out of 10. Obviously the Under Armour large, and then you got the Balenciaga tags. If you're a Balenciaga fan, 100% recommend getting these. For the price, they're actually cheap, because I've seen this on other websites selling for $95, but here $50 tagged, everything, and they weigh like 2 kg, so meaning they're definitely good quality. But yeah, let's move on back to the shoes. Alright boys, now I got this pair of Dior B22s here, 100% B22s, so let's check them out. Here's the box, by the way. I'm not sure where the label went, but yeah, let's get into it. As you can see, it does come with this Dior little receipt thing, so it's pretty cool. And here they are. But man, these are clean. These are, I don't know if they're nicer than the B30s, but yeah, Dior tag, really nice. You can see the texture all around the shoe, and these are reflective in the dark, so that's pretty nice. And the bottom you have, let me flip it over. Can you kind of see that? CD, made in Italy, I can't speak. which is Christian Dior, short name. Yeah, you got Dior on the inside, and these are just very clean shoe all around. Even the texture, the quality. Close, y'all can see that it does come with a Dior bag. Oh, for the ones who care about that Dior bag, these are the high quality batch again. $60, same price as the B30s. Just like preference, whatever you like more. But yeah, here it is again. As you can see, the texture all around is very high quality. Even these things, I don't know what they are, but Dior tag over here, and as you can see, you can't break it. It's like very nice. See, you can't push it down or anything. And you got CD company, which is Christian Dior, made in Italy. My bad, bro, I can't speak. But Dior, all around a great shoe for the price, and it comes with the Christian Dior little certificate thingy, Christian Dior, and then boom, certificate. All that. Definitely check these out if you're a Dior fan like me. I've been getting a lot of Dior, man, from the gate. Really been up that quality. And again, on other websites, these would be like $170, $150, but I got it here for $60, so definitely check it out. And let's move on to something now, a little accessory. Let's move on to it. As you can see, it's LV wallet, so let me unbox it, and boom, here it is. This costs like $10, so it doesn't come with papers or anything, but I guess just a sick wallet to have, really. As you can see, LV. And then if I open it up, y'all can see the, hold on, Louis Vuitton, Paris, made in France. Actually a really good cop for $10, you can see. Material is really nice, leathery and all that. The print is amazing as well, so definitely check this out. Oh, really cheap, $10. I mean, you really can't go wrong with it at all. But we got 2 shoes left, so let's move on to that. All right, now we got another pair of Balenciaga, and yeah, these are the rainbow runners. Highest quality batch. I love my runners, man, so let's get into it. All right, rainbow colorway. Definitely one of the better colorways out there. But let me just show the texture, and the quality of this thing is crazy. Like, they really don't mess up at all. And here's Balenciaga logo, size 45U. I've seen like runner 2.0s. Do you guys want me to see, like, want me to review that? But yeah, here's the runner again, and Balenciaga stitching. As you can see, it is very high quality, and the blue thing even has its own texture. If I can, like, I don't know, ASMR or something, I can't really show too much of it. Balenciaga, and I'll show the shape of the shoe just to make sure, you know, that you guys are seeing this. It's very high quality, best batch out there. And here's the bag. Obviously it's a reflective dust bag. It has a Balenciaga logo on it. Now, I'm pretty sure the bag itself is also expensive, like retail. But let me get out the other shoe now, just to show that these sellers, you know, it's not one pair I'm showing out, it's quality on both pairs, as I always say. You got runner, and all the Balenciaga shoes have like that beat up look for runners. If you can see kind of what I mean, like, see these little, it's not dirt for me, it's just how runners are in general. But yeah, size 45U. Even you see how perfect that is. And then you got Balenciaga over here, the bag, Balenciaga, size 45U. Once again. But yeah, here's the texture on the overall shoe. You can see there's no random flaws. Like, look, I'll show a random place, there's no random flaws. Even when it comes to these, how can I show? You see that? Even these, there's no mistake between those 3 stitches over there. Here's the shape of the shoe. Definitely 10 out of 10, man. So if y'all trying to get some designer, definitely tap in with the description. I got all this stuff on there, but the quality really been changing over time, so don't miss out, like I said. And for the last shoe we got are the Prada cups. I bought these for like running shoes because they're clean, simple, and can be used as like sporty shoes. So let's get into that. All right, Prada Milano, very small box, and these were $30, so that's one of the better things about this cup. But yeah, I'll show it real quick. As you can see, I got it in red because they're like running shoes. It got this really weird texture on it. Then it has Prada over here and Prada on the inside. Even the stitching for $30, this is kind of yeah, this is pretty crazy. Size 45U. There's Prada over here, but obviously the sticker, just remove that. But yeah, let me show the next pair now. But yeah, $30, great running shoes, very, very light. I'll say like 500 grams, I'm not sure, but they're very light. Like you can throw these around, type of light. Prada on the inside, of course. And the stitching, oh, you can see it's pretty much perfect, but there is no really stitching on the shoe. It's like this soft, breathable material. Oh, you got Prada over here, like running shoe material, if that's the best way to explain it. But yeah, man, that's about it for a review, guys. If you enjoyed, you know, subscribe, like, comment, and check out the description for everything in this video. And yeah, see you guys in the next haul.